Good evening. This is All India Radio and I'm Sanjay Mattu with the news at 9. The headlines. Prime Minister Narendra Modi says one country, one tax and one ration card will be a reality soon. Government clarifies no document will be collected during updation of National Population Register, providing Aadhar number is voluntary. Finance Minister Nirmala Sithraman asserts there is no shift in government's priority from Make in India to Assemble in India. G7 countries agree to work with the WHO, EU and China to tackle novel coronavirus. Hong Kong reports first coronavirus death. Sensex zooms over 900 points, Nifty rallies 272 points. In sports, India storm into World Cup cricket under-19 final, thrashing Pakistan by 10 wickets in South Africa, and in women's hockey, India beat Great Britain 1-0 in Auckland. Prime Minister Narendra Modi has said that one country, one tax and one ration card will be a reality soon. Addressing an election rally in Delhi today, Mr. Modi said the government is committed towards introducing the one ration card system in the national capital as well. This will benefit lakhs of migrants who have relocated to Delhi in search of better jobs and opportunities. The Prime Minister said that people in many states are already using this facility, but due to non-cooperation of the AAP government in Delhi, many government schemes cannot be implemented in the national capital. He also said that since the enactment of the CAA, people in the country have been witnessing the falsehood which is being propagated by a few people. Raising a concern about non-implementation of core central government schemes in Delhi like Ayushman Bharat, PM Awas and PM Kisan Samman, Prime Minister Modi said that the people in other states are already utilizing benefits of such social schemes.
आजादी के 70 साल के बाद गरीब से गरीब को भी रहने के लिए घर मिलना चाहिए कि नहीं मिलना चाहिए? ये ऐसा कोई दल हो सकता है क्या? ऐसा कोई नेता हो सकता है क्या कि जो इस योजना में भी रोड़े अटका दे?
Aam Aadmi Party convener and Delhi Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal, along with his party colleagues, today launched the party manifesto. Congress leader Rahul Gandhi today hit out at the BJP government at the centre and AAP government in Delhi. He said both parties and their leaders are not interested in job creation for youngsters. Addressing a rally at Jangpura, he said both parties aim to spread hatred in society, something the Congress could never do. The government has made it clear that no document will be collected during the updation of the National Population Register or NPR, and providing the Aadhar number during the exercise is voluntary. In written replies in the Lok Sabha, Minister of State for Home, Nityanand Rai said the government is in discussion with the states with concerns regarding the preparation of the NPR. People will have to provide information for the NPR to the best of their knowledge and belief. The minister also made it clear that during the NPR updation exercise, no verification will be done to find individuals whose citizenship is doubtful. In the Lok Sabha, the discussion on the motion of thanks to the President's address to the joint sitting of both houses of Parliament remained inconclusive today and the House was adjourned for the day. The opposition members referred to the lapses in the speech and sought amendment to the motion. The ruling BJP and its allies supported the motion and praised the government on its success. Initiating the discussion in the Rajya Sabha, Bhupendra Yadav of the BJP reiterated that the NDA government is working for the country's development without any discrimination on the basis of religion and community. Mr. Yadav accused the Congress and Aam Aadmi Party of playing divisive politics by extending support to anti-CAA protests at Shaheen Bagh in the national capital. The leader of the opposition, Ghulam Nabi Azad, said the President's speech does not find any mention of important issues such as unemployment, price rise and black money. Sukhendu Shekhar Roy of the TMC, BJD's Prasanna Acharya, Elamaram Karim of the CPIM, Tiruchi Siva of the DMK and Shiv Sena Sanjay Raut also participated in the discussion, which remained inconclusive. This is All India Radio giving you the news. For quick news updates, visit our News on AIR app and follow us on Twitter at AIR News Alerts. You can also visit our website www.newsonair.com. Finance Minister Nirmala Sithraman today said that there is no shift in the government's priority from Make in India to Assemble in India. She said both these policies will provide impetus to capacity building and more employment opportunities in the coming years. The minister said any concern that the government is only keen about Assemble in India over Make in India is a complete misconception. The finance minister also said that any duty hike in the budget 2020-21 is not a method of protectionism, but a mechanism to avoid India being a dumping ground for products which can be indigenously produced. Health Secretary Preeti Sudan today held a video conference with health secretaries of states and union territories and concerned ministries to review the preparedness for management of the novel coronavirus. During the meeting, Ms. Sudan stressed on community awareness and surveillance, logistics management and isolation facilities. The Health Secretary also emphasized on strengthening airport surveillance. Aero bridges will be used in 7 international airports in Delhi, Kolkata, Mumbai, Cochin, Bengaluru, Hyderabad and Chennai at dedicated gates to screen passengers from China, Singapore, Thailand and Hong Kong for the novel coronavirus. Tamil Nadu Health Minister Dr. C. Vijayabhaskar has said there is no need for panic about the novel coronavirus as the health machinery is fully geared up to face the threat. Talking to reporters in Chennai today, he said there's no confirmed case of the virus infection so far in the state. He said the border posts with neighbouring Kerala are being disinfected periodically as there are 3 confirmed cases in the state. The group of 7 leading industrialized democracies, or G7, have agreed to work with the World Health Organization, or WHO, EU and China, seeking a unified procedure to tackle the fast-spreading novel coronavirus. German Health Minister Jens Spahn said they agreed that isolated approaches were less likely to succeed against the global risks posed by the virus. The health ministers of Germany, Britain and France are expected to meet today. They are likely to coordinate their approach on travel regulations and precautions as well as research into the virus. 427 deaths have been reported till now in China and 2 abroad. Hong Kong today became the second place outside mainland China to report the death of a coronavirus patient. Hong Kong now has 17 confirmed infections. The majority of them were infected in mainland China. Officials said they feared local transmissions were increasing in the densely populated city. Yesterday, Hong Kong's leader announced the closure of all but 2 land border crossings to mainland China in a bid to halt the spread. Meanwhile, a strike by some medical workers entered its second day today, with hospital authorities saying some 4,400 staff were absent. The authorities said the strike was having a serious impact. Air India today said that it's suspending its Delhi-Hong Kong flight from Saturday, hours after the authorities there confirmed the death of a patient with the novel coronavirus. Earlier, Indigo had suspended all 3 flights between India and China. Air India had suspended its Delhi-Shanghai flight and curtailed the flight operations on the Delhi-Hong Kong route. Talking to All India Radio News, Dr. Rani Jain from RML Hospital in New Delhi spoke about the preventive measures against the coronavirus.
The spread is mainly, it's like an influenza-like virus, you can say. And it spreads mainly through respiratory infection. So the people, they get sneezing, running of nose, fever, body ache. So it spreads like sneezing, coughing. So we have to be very careful while we sneeze or cough. We have to use tissue paper or use mask and keep on washing our hands frequently with soap and water. And it's better if we wash our hands with alcohol-based sanitizers and take care of our cleanliness and hygiene.
The Delhi High Court will tomorrow pronounce its order on the centre's plea, challenging the stay on the execution of the 4 convicts in the Nirbhaya gang rape and murder case. Justice Suresh Kumar Kaith had on February 2 reserved his order on the centre's plea. Preparations are on to welcome Prime Minister Narendra Modi to Kokrajhar in Assam on Friday. The Prime Minister will participate in the celebrations of the signing of the Bodo Agreement. A local holiday has been announced in the 4 districts of the Bodoland territorial area to celebrate the occasion. More from our correspondent.
Over 4 lakh people are expected to attend the celebration of the Bodo Accord at Habrubari in Kokrajhar. Assam government will showcase the diversity of the state through a cultural program. Former Rajya Sabha MP UG Brahma said that people of the state are eagerly waiting to welcome the Prime Minister.
Honorable Prime Minister Narendra Modi is coming to Kokrajhar on 7th of February to celebrate the Bodo Accord. The historic Bodo Accord was signed on the 27th January 2020 in between the Government of India and Government of Assam and the Bodo group. It is a very historic accord, and by that accord, new era of peace has started now in the Bodo area as well as the Assam.
The agreement is in accordance with the Prime Minister's vision of Sabka Saath, Sabka Vikas. Manas Pratim Sharma, AR News, Guwahati.
Assam Finance Minister Himanta Biswa Sarma said that the Prime Minister's visit will be a memorable one for the people of Kokrajhar.
On 7th, Honorable Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji is coming to Kokrajhar to join with the people of Bodoland in celebrating Bodo Accord. So all the signatories will jointly organize the event, and this will be a memorable day.
The Prime Minister will preside over the inaugural ceremony of the Defence Expo 2020 at Lucknow in Uttar Pradesh tomorrow. Defence Minister Rajnath Singh will be present on the occasion. The aim of this Defence Expo is to bring leading technologies in the defence sector under one roof and provide a myriad of opportunities for the government, private manufacturers and startups. The 5-day event will cover the entire spectrum of the country's aerospace, defence and security interests. A report.
Leaders of around 40 countries, including America, Australia, Russia, and South Korea, among others, will be participating in the event. The theme of the expo is India, the emerging defense manufacturing hub. During 5 days, there will be discussions on artificial intelligence, robotics, drones, wired warrior, along with other topics. The Hindustan Aeronautics Limited, HAL, is taking a role in organizing the DEF Expo 2020 in Lucknow, in coordination with the Ministry of Defense. Sushil Chandra Tiwari, AIR News, Lucknow.
The Lucknow station of All India Radio will broadcast live the opening ceremony of the Defence Expo 2020 to be held at Lucknow tomorrow from 1:40 p.m. This program will be broadcast from AIR Delhi on its Indraprasth and FM Rainbow channels with RN support DLC-12 to facilitate its relay by all multi-channel AIR stations on one of their channels. This broadcast may also be taken by the considered DRM channels and YouTube channel AIR Live 24/7. Market gauge Sensex shot up 917 points today to clock its best day in over 4 months, recouping losses incurred in a brutal sell-off on Budget Day. A report.
Sensex at the Bombay Stock Exchange today zoomed 917 points or 2.3% to end at 40,789 amid positive global cues. The Nifty at the National Stock Exchange rallied 272 points or 2.3% to 11,980. Rupee appreciated today by 11 paise to close at 71 rupees and 27 paise against the US dollar. Gold prices dropped by 388 rupees to 41,270 rupees per 10 grams in Delhi. Silver fell by 346 rupees to 47,080 rupees per kilogram. Brent crude oil futures are trading at $54.88 a barrel. Arjun Chaudhary, AIR News.
In cricket news, India have entered the final of the ICC Under-19 Cricket World Cup. In the semi-final, defending champions India thrashed arch-rivals Pakistan by 10 wickets today at Potchefstroom in South Africa. YBK Jaiswal made 105 and DA Saxena contributed 59. Chasing the victory target of 173 runs, India made 176 in 35.2 overs. In women's hockey, skipper Rani Rampal struck the solitary goal as the Indian team recorded a 1-0 win over Great Britain in its 4th match of the ongoing tour in Auckland today. Rani scored the goal in the 47th minute to give India the lead and eventually seal the match. And now, before we end the bulletin, the headlines once again. Prime Minister Narendra Modi says one country, one tax and one ration card will be a reality soon. Government clarifies no document will be collected during updation of National Population Register, providing Aadhar number is voluntary. Finance Minister Nirmala Sithraman asserts there is no shift in government's priority from Make in India to Assemble in India. G7 countries agree to work with the WHO, EU and China to tackle novel coronavirus. Hong Kong reports first coronavirus death. Sensex zooms over 900 points, Nifty rallies 272 points. In sports, India storm into the World Cup Cricket Under-19 final, thrashing Pakistan by 10 wickets in South Africa. And in women's hockey, India beat Great Britain 1-0 in Auckland. And for details of these stories and more, log on to our website, newsonair.com. And that's all in the news at 9. Good night.